Hello! Welcome back, guys. It's your boy Jacob the Usurper, Jacob646, whatever you want to call me. Welcome back to the Hardcore series. Today we are on episode 13, which means we're getting up there again. Repeating myself from every episode, but we're on day 535 now, so that's halfway to 1,000, which is very good. In the last episode, we built this beautiful auto smelter with a beautiful automatic bamboo farm to power it, fuel it, whatever you want to call it. And it's working pretty well. As you can see, the furnaces are now starting to fill up very nicely. We still do have bamboo flying all over the place, so we'll probably get the glass in at some point soon. But now that we have this amazing auto smelter, we have a decent bit of iron built up now. Or, well, we have our raw iron smelted. And as you can see, I've started to craft up a lot of hoppers, which is very good. So, first things first for today's episode, we're going to finish off these little farms that we have over here. Because now we should have enough hoppers to fill them. Let me in. One down. That's two down. Look at that. I crafted the perfect amount. And that's all three of the farms with their hoppers in. Now they just need dirt on top. Bit of water in the middle. A composter. Some nice fertile land. Some seeds to be planted. And we need some villagers from our villager breeding system. So we'll send them up. Get him into place. Grab some of these potatoes we have growing up on our roof. Not forgetting to replant them, obviously. And lobbing them to this guy. And chuck our spares on the floor for him to pick up. So yeah, now we have these villager farms complete. We have a potato one, a carrot one, and through here we have a beetroot one and a wheat one. These farms are mainly for interactivity in the base and like aesthetics, because if you look at this wheat farm, it's been working for a while now and it's not even got a stack yet. So they're not really the biggest producers, these villager farms. So I think in our industrial area we will have to set up another wheat farm, maybe a carrot farm, just a standard water daylight sensor trigger. We do also have those little patches on the roof and around the base if needs be. But yeah, let's get into the rest of the episode today. Today's episode is going to be it's going to be a bit of a mishmash because we're going to do a bunch of the little jobs that we need to do because our next big project is terraforming. And that is terraforming this well here. And also terraforming all of this land that we have behind us here. Because we're going to build a massive lake here. And then over on this side, I'm going to do some mountains. Which are going to look beautiful. But I think the mountains will be a few episodes in the making. We'll definitely try to get the lake done in the next episode. But for today's episode, we're going to just get set up to terraform. Get a few of the little jobs done that we need doing. So one of those little jobs is getting some more beacons because this beacon is set up there and we need one that's kind of set up deep down so that we can dig as deep as possible. But we only have this one beacon and in order to get beacons you need to fight withers. In order to fight withers you need to fight wither skeletons and collect their skulls, which takes a while. Evidently the base still isn't lit up very well. Did he break some wheat as well? No. Hey, we've got the hoe on us. Perfect. So yeah, second I suppose in today's episode, we're going to go to the nether and we're going to fight as many wither skeletons as we can and get as many wither skeleton skulls as we can. So I'm just in the nether, guys. I'm at the nether fortress. I've been here for over an hour now. And we aren't really getting many wither skeletons spawning. I think is due to the biome that we're in. As you can see, there's a bunch of skeletons there. And like, if you look down here, there's a bunch of piglins spawning around the ground, which are just taking up all the mob cap. So I don't think we're ever going to get decent spawn rates at this fortress. Because I've been in here already over an hour, and I haven't got a single one yet, or I think I've seen about 5 wither skeletons. So I think we should build a wither skeleton farm, which means we're gonna have a slight change of plans, guys, because I don't have any of the resources to build said farm. We're gonna have to head back to the base. So we're gonna head back. I'm gonna do a few jobs there, a few little other farms that I was gonna do after we got the skulls and the beacons, and then we're gonna collect some resources for this farm. Then we're gonna come back. We're gonna build the farm. And we're back. Beautiful base. So, as I said before, we're going to get a few little jobs done around the base. One of which is we're going to build a little brewing room right here. It's going to be quite similar to what we have over in the furnace room. Kind of like very decorative, not the most efficient. It's not going to be any like auto brewing station or anything like that. It's just going to be somewhere where we can brew patience, brew potions if we need to. Because I don't really use many potions, just the odd fire resistance or the odd night vision potion. So let's get this built. So yeah, this is it finished pretty much. Just need to add a few trapdoors here and over here. Make this look a little neater. Put a few cyan and purple or magenta banners dotted around the place. I think we'll go one here. Beautiful. Add a few of these glowing item frames dotted around. One there as well, why not? Get a couple candles in, add to the mystical elements. Add a cheeky flower pot with some crimson fungus in it. I've added a few carpets down, well, 3 carpets down. We can light these candles up. And that's this little room done. Pretty cool, pretty quaint. I might actually get rid of this. Give us a bit more room, that won't it? Yeah, a bit more spacious now, isn't it? But yeah, that's this room done. I think it looks pretty nice. As I say, it kind of mirrors this in style. Very cramped, and I've filled these windows in so you can kind of tell what it is from the outside. And it also, I don't know, I think it just adds a lot. Kind of makes it feel like it's its own unique area. There are a couple blocks missing because I've run out of endstone. Oh. No. Is that broken? Oh, there it is. As I was saying, there are a couple blocks missing because I've run out of end rods. And I've run out of... What are we missing? Ah, yes, that's it. The amethyst geodes, amethyst bulbs. I'm not sure what they're called. But we need a few of them in because I feel like they really add to the mysticalness. But we're also missing some of them from some of our flower beds. I've been meaning to get some for a while. So I think that's what we're going to do next. And then we'll probably do a quick trip to the end. So, in order to get some amethyst crystals, we need our silk touch pick and an amethyst geode. And amethyst geodes are found underground. So, if we just dive into our hole. Oh god, oh god, oh god, oh god. Oh, just caught the ladder. And then if we just mine through this wall over here, which is actually a cave, see if we can find one. Yeah, I'm gonna go get some torches so we can light this place up a bit more. And let's see if we can get the ladder from here. 3, 2. Oh no. Oh, that was lucky. We would have definitely had to pop a totem then. So no geode as of yet, but I've found this poison spider spawner, cave spider spawner, that's the one. Just there. And then there is one almost directly above it here. There is also another just normal spider spawner just through that wall over there that we found in an earlier episode. And yeah, I think we could probably make a triple spider spawner. So that'll be an exciting project for one day. Still no geode, but lucky what we have here. A fossil, I believe they're called, or an ancient fossil. I don't think I've found one in this world yet. Or maybe one, actually. So we got 4 diamonds from that. I already had 1 in my inventory. We also got 47 bone blocks, which is always useful. That's number 3 spider spawner. Well, number 4 if you include the normal one. I think this one's too far away from the others though to do anything with it, but good to know that it's here. I think I've just found the biggest diamond vein I've ever found. So we're on 11. I've just mined these 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And look how many more there is. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Wow. 14. 14 diamonds from that one vein. Well, diamond ore that is anyway. And still no geode though. And we finally found the geode. Let's break this bad boy open. There we go. So yeah, let's collect all of these. It's a shame they're all the fully grown ones. I could have done with some of the smaller ones, just to add a bit of differentiation, but these big ones will do. Gosh, why is there so many zombies? What the? Zombie spawner up there. Just another massive cave. I think I've just found one of these iron veins. Not sure though. I think it's tough with iron in it. It's like a ore vein. Yeah. I'm gonna mine this out. Oh yes, it is as well. 3, 2, 1. Look at that. Actual iron ore blocks. So I've been mining this ore thing out for over half an hour now, and we've got a lot of iron, but there's still a lot left. But I need to get on with the episode really, so I'm just gonna mine up, and then we're gonna come back to this place at another point. I heard people saying you can get a full beacon out of one of those ore veins, but I don't think it was true. It would seem that it is. So here's where we came up, guys, and we're literally just on the side of the base, which is pretty serendipitous. Didn't realise we were still this close, just under the base. There's so much iron, we will never need to make an iron farm. Well, that little spontaneous mining expedition turned out to be exceptionally fruitful. Like, I really did not expect that to happen. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, almost 8 stacks of iron ore, 18 blocks of raw iron, and almost 40 blocks of diamond ore. Like what? That might be the most fruitful mining trip I've ever been on, if I'm going to be honest with you guys. And the whole point of that was just to get 2 of these, just to go there. That was it. That's this room completely done now that we've got the crystals. I think it looks really cool if I do say so myself. Kind of went with the warped wood, the blue crimson wood, blue crimson wood. The crimson logs, what are they called? I'm not sure. I feel like they look quite magical. I feel like they fit in with the brewing theme a lot. Glowing item frames help as well. Blue soul lanterns, a few chains hanging down, banners all like purple and deep blue colours. I feel like that fits the vibe. Also going to place some of these crystals around in our flower pots. So from that serendipitous, spontaneous ore vein mining, this is how much iron we've got so far. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, almost 8 stacks of iron ore, and on like a quarter of a stack of raw iron blocks, and that's so far. There's still a lot more to mine out. But as you can tell, I was mining for a while down there, and my pick's almost broken. So I'm going to show you one of our villagers and the power of them. And that power is being able to trade for bottles of enchanting. You only get 12 at a time apparently. But that should do a pretty decent job at healing our pickup. Right, well, I didn't get as much as I hoped it would, but I'm going to trade for some wool and stuff like that. And we should be able to get our pick nice and healed. And after a bit of trading with some villagers, that's our pick pretty much healed. So before we head back to our little projects, I'm just going to go back down and mine the rest of that ore vein. Because I'm very intrigued how much we can actually get from it. I've got a feeling we can get a lot more. I've got a feeling we'll be able to fill this shulker box. As I said, I feel like you can get a full beacon off of them, really. If you got every last bit of it, that is. Let's go down and see how much we can get. So I managed to dig all that ore vein out. Took me a while. Took me like an hour and a half in total. And this is all the iron we've got. Look at that. Almost a full shulker box. Almost. I did leave some behind. Just because it was always, it's impossible to get it all, I think. So I probably could have filled this shulker box if I really wanted to, if I wanted to put another half an hour into mining. But no, I'm good. And I also got another 23 diamond ore. So that can go straight in our diamond chest. Then I need to start mining this all out with fortune. Say we get 2 per block at least on average. Then that's 2 full inventories of iron, which is insane. Which means it's a very good job that in the last episode we built this. The super smelter is going to be hammered today. You know what? Let's do a 9x9 square. See if we can fill it. That's our 9x9 square done. We still have quite a few stacks of iron ore to go. So I'm going to see how tall we can make this thing. And yeah, that's looking pretty cool. It is solid, by the way, guys. There's no, it isn't hollow. The cube. So that's it. That's all the iron. I did accidentally mine a block with my fortune pick, but that's all the iron. It's 9 by, I think, 18, 17, 18 high, which is it's pretty incredible. All that iron came from one ore vein. I mean, that top layer isn't quite finished, but all that iron from one ore vein, and we definitely left some behind. That's incredible. That's going to sort us out for iron for a while. Well, I guess it's time for me to mine this thing down and see how much iron we actually get. So I've mined all that down now. Didn't actually use that much of our pick, which is very good. And my prediction was pretty close. We got just under two full... Why can't I say this? Just under 2 full inventories full. For now, I'm just going to chuck it all into our super smelter. Now we can get back to some of these projects that we wanted to do. Just going to check that this is working fine. Looks pretty good. Before I forget or get distracted by another ore vein, let's go grab some more end rods. We just need 2 for here. Ah, D'Artagnan's still here. Oh, he just went through. Okay, that's good though. That means we can get him back in the Nether. Let's jump in. I always forget ender pearls. I think you can craft the end rods with these chorus fruits and a blaze rod, but just to be safe, I'm gonna go to a end city and grab some from there. And I should really be more careful. If I fall off one of these over the void, I don't have my elytra on, and I don't have any. Yeah, I don't have any other way of getting out, and this won't save us. It's just drop to death. So yeah, I should probably be a bit more careful when I'm crossing these. And there's our end city. So I've got 20, and that'll do. Just in the interest of saving time for filming for this episode, we'll just get 20 for now. And 2 end rods just need to be placed there. Beautiful. Let's have a check on how the iron's doing. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. Beautiful. By the way, guys, I was wrong about that crafting recipe with the chorus fruit to make the end rods. So don't try that at home, guys. Don't try that at home. So the next mini project we're going to do is build a little egg farm. It's just so that we have eggs if we ever need them. It's going to be exceptionally simple. This is the farm. It's very simple. Then all we need is some carpets above these hoppers so that the chickens don't fall into the hoppers. And yeah, we're going to repeat that 3 times so that we have 3 layers of chicken farm. So yeah, that's that finished. Get rid of that. Just sits nicely in the corner there, fills up a bit of space. And then we just need to fill it with chickens. What doesn't make it simple though is you need quite a lot of eggs to hatch a decent amount of chickens, and I have 0 eggs. So I'm gonna go and have to find a chicken somewhere out in this world and wait for it to lay an egg. So yeah, there was no oh, there's an egg. There was no chickens around the garden's base, so I came to the home starter base and we found a egg. I also picked up a bunch of the other random stuff we had here. And I've just come across the river. I think the starbase is just over that way, just to find some chickens. And we've found a couple here, and one of them's already laid an egg, which is great news. So now we have 2. Could do with a few more because it's not guaranteed to get a chicken off each egg. So we really could do with a few. Chicken. Rare to egg for re. Not long later, we have 8 eggs. That was pretty quick, to be honest. There are quite a few chickens around this area, though, so that probably helped. So I've got a feeling this is going to be easier said than done. But we now should be able to actually jump up on here, lob some chickens into here. So we have to make sure they go through. Come on. And we didn't get a single chicken. I'm going to have to get more eggs. No! Well, since we got unlucky with those eggs, let's just move on to our next little project. Oh, which is breeding a few more villagers. Now that that one's not really doing very well. Keeps changing to carrots, this guy. I need to sort him out. Yeah, we need to breed some more villagers, and now that these farms are up and running, we have a bit more food to do so. Then is to get us some more villagers so we can actually fill this breeding hall, trading hall, whatever you want to call it. I'm also going to encase this bamboo farm so that it has higher efficiency. And that looks better, mainly for efficiency. It might change it at a later date though. And now I have more eggs. I've got 12 this time. Hopefully we can get at least one off the... Yes! There's one. Ah, he didn't go in. No. No. So we've got one. That'll do for now. That'll get us some eggs. And then we can, once this guy starts plopping out those eggs, we'll get more and more and it'll be like exponential. Right, we have 2 more little projects we need to do before we can get to the Wither Skeleton farm. And that first one of the 2 is we're going to need somewhere to store all of our books from all of these villagers. As you can see in this shulker box, I'm starting to get a fair few piling up now, so I really could do with a better place to store them. So just in this room over here, I'm going to build a little library, a little enchanting room with plenty of storage space for our books. But yeah, that's this room pretty much done. Just need to hang a few banners around. We'll put one here and one up here. We also need some of these glow item frames hanging around. Get a bit of the floral elements in. And for the most important part, need lots of candles. Also going to add a dragon head here, just for a bit of extra decoration. And we're going to add a couple glow berries hanging down in a couple places, just because we need a little bit more light. Yeah, that's this little enchanting room done. Nothing special, kind of similar design type to the furnace room and the brewing room. Just nice, small, compact, kind of busy. Makes it look very cool quite easily. Got plenty of storage for books. I think this one's going to be lapis, and then we're going to have all the books on this side. Kind of went with like a library design with like 2 floors. Should have plenty of storage for all the books we're going to need, because we don't really need many, do we, to be honest. Also put some anvils in corners, just so if we need to enchant anything, we can. Plenty over here, nice stack of 3. Yeah, I really think these candles add a lot to the kind of mystical elements of the enchanting. Got a dragon head just hiding up there. That kind of looks cool. I'll move some of these books over, get them in spaces that we want them. Put one here. Yeah, look at that. Beautiful, if I do say so myself. Last little project we need to do is move this nether portal, because I'm sick of seeing it just outside here. So we're going to move it. 5x7 portal, and Jake forgot the flint and steel. Beautiful. I hope this still links to the one on the roof. It should do. We are very close, so fingers crossed. Yep, beautiful. So that is all our little projects done at the base now. Well, for now, for that we're going to do today. So that means we can get back to the wither skeletons. So I'm going to collect some resources and then I'm going to build it. I think I'm going to do it mostly off camera just because it's a bit of a technical one and it isn't very interesting really. It's just kind of building a platform in a very specific spot and then setting up some portals in order to like keep it efficient and teleporting them around. So we'll probably pick up when it's done. And yeah, I feel like I've probably got quite a lot of footage for today's episode now, so I don't think I need to extend this clip that much, if that makes any sense. It can now also might allow us to fight a wither, or at least have time in the episode to fight a wither, which would be very good. I think it would be a good end to the episode. Oh my, what the? Hello guys. Where did you come from? Oh, is it a thunderstorm? Spawned in the worst spot there, guys, didn't you? So the wither skeleton farm, it's not quite finished yet, guys. I'm not gonna lie. It's turning out to be quite a bit more of a task than I was hoping, because I didn't build it in the right biome. It means I'm gonna have to spawn-proof quite a big area. But while building said wither skeleton farm, I did manage to get 3 wither skulls, which means we can fight at least one wither today. Which means we're going to head over to the starter base, because that's where we last fought the wither, and it's just a good spot, just in the desert. That seems like a nice spot to fight the wither. Nothing to destroy. We can't really do it around here. I was thinking of doing it in the bottom of the well, and like maybe helping us mine down a bit, but I don't think that'll be the best action. I think I'm going to try and save this horse, if I can. I think you can ride these guys. He's in a... You can. He's in a terrible spot. You can actually ride him. Okay. Not sure how we're going to save him, but... let me grab the saddle. Okay. Oh. Okay. We've saved him. Dope. This is a cool little horse we now have. Now we'll actually tie him onto one of these fence posts. Okay, so we're near the starter base and we're going to fight the wither here. We're going to do it at night with all these mobs around so that hopefully we can get some wither roses. This might be a bad idea, but let's do it. Okay, I may already starting to be regretting this. There's a lot of mobs. Pick 1, 2, 3. Let's go. Kind of like spraying all these mobs. Where's he going? Make sure I eat. Make sure I eat. Three, two, one. Okay, so far not been my smoothest with a fight, not gonna lie. We'll try to bring him over here, actually. Kill some of these mobs. I don't think I even killed him then, to be honest. I think one of the mobs got him. Okay, that was probably my most chaotic wither fight yet. But we got some wither roses out of it, and we got our never starve, and we didn't die. So, you can consider it a success. Yeah, I think it's going to be here, guys. Right here. I'm gonna do something a little different with this one, and I'm gonna dig it all the way down to bedrock this one. Yes, we are breaking rule number 1, but if we do this, we should be fine. And there we go, we're at bedrock. Uh-oh. Maybe this is a bad idea. Beautiful. So that's another beautiful beacon in place. Yeah, that looks cool. And I just want to check real quick. Keep haste down here. We do. We do. Beautiful. And that's where we're going to end the episode today, guys. We're just about run out of time. We had quite a productive episode, I must say. Got another beacon in. We did a enchanting room. We did a brewing room. Got a few other little jobs done. Got all that iron. That took up a long time. A lot longer than I expected, actually. That's probably why today's episode wasn't as productive as it could have been. But we're set up now for a few future projects that we can get done now with the extra beacon and the wither skeleton farm. That's going to help us get more beacons, which is very good. And now we have a lot more iron as well. So that's going to help with hoppers. And that's great. So thank you so much for watching, guys. I'll catch you in the next one. Remember to like and subscribe for more. Peace.